What's up guys, Creighton here from LogicLounge.com. It's been some time since the Apple Music streaming service has been brought to us, and I kind of want to give my thoughts and overviews of what I think of the service. As a whole, I'm a little bit on shaky ground for it. One, because I've been having some issues, and two, I think that there are better options in the market. On the one hand, I do like that it's part of my Apple device already. I do own Apple products. I've got a MacBook, an iPhone, and an iPad, and it makes the service extremely convenient. On the other hand, I think the player is a little bit buggy, and I've had some issues with bringing in some of my albums. When I add them to my playlists, not all of them will show up, and I'll actually have to go back and manually add the individual songs in those albums, even though I told the service to import it anyways. Another big thing is that I was a huge user and still am a huge user of Spotify, and there is no easy way to bring over my playlists from Spotify to Apple Music. That means time that I'll have to put in to recreate all of my playlists. On top of that, some of the music that I do have over on Spotify, I don't have on Apple Music, which means I'm gonna have to be jumping back and forth through the services. I find that I have much more of a selection and much more of the songs that I like over at Spotify rather than I have at Apple Music. While I think the service is great for people who want something to stream the latest hits, maybe the pop hits, the oldies, the countries, whatever, anything that's late and great, then yeah, sure, you'll find them over at Apple Music and you can stream them just fine. What do I think of the radio service though, the Beats One and everything else that they're gonna bring out? Well, I'm not a huge fan of radio anyways. The reason why I moved over to Spotify and buying my own music is that I don't have to listen to ads, I don't have to listen to radio DJs, I can just listen plainly to my music. So for me, it really doesn't fit into my music listening at all. So that's another feature that, yeah, they're showing as a great big feature, but nothing that I'm ever gonna use. Other than that though, I mean, I think the service as a whole is all right. Just those importing issues, some issues with me not really understanding how to get to some of the settings that they are advertising, but I think it's extremely convenient, like I said, because I own so many Apple devices. You know, you can use it on desktop, you can use it on mobile, which is great. You can use them all over the place, but I'm still a huge advocate of Spotify, and I probably still will be after the trial is over. I found more use with the Spotify tool. I have more of my music already lined up and playing over at Spotify, and I don't have to have any extra steps. I don't have any ads because I pay for Spotify Premium. I don't have to listen to a radio DJ because who wants to listen to a radio DJ nowadays when you can just make playlists of your own? I just find so many more strengths over at Spotify than I do of anything else, even other services, not just Apple Music. I think Apple Music is trying to bring in some more revenue by bringing themselves into that market. That's where Apple got their start, was with music, and they kind of want to bring that back. Now, maybe they'll make some changes in the future, but for right now, I don't think I'll be keeping Apple Music. I really don't have a strong reason why I should. Now, of course, leave your comments in the comment section down below if you think I'm totally wrong. Maybe you have found some extra strengths within Apple Music, but for me, I don't think so. I will be leaving it up to Spotify to power my music in the future. So let me know in the comment section down below if you think any of my points are wrong. Maybe you want to rebuttal some things, maybe even just add your own comments in the comment section down below. I always welcome that. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you guys in our next video.